What's up, guys? This is Colby from Liberation Clothing Company, and you're watching After the Breakdown.
We're back after the breakdown. New episode. Brendan's on his way to Furnace Fest down in Alabama. Gonna make sure he keeps you updated on all the shit that's going on down there. Today, we got a very special episode. We have our first guest. You know we fuck with Liberation Clothing Company, so we thought, let's bring on Colby. He's the owner, the creator, the CEO, the fucking boss man. So, stay with us, see what he's all about. It's after the breakdown.
After the breakdown, we got Colby from Liberation Clothing Company. You know we love him. You know we love that brand. We want to tell you guys what he's about, where he comes from, and how he came up with this. Colby, Liberation, sick name, dude. What influenced that?
A lot of things influenced it. I think most of all, it was the hardcore scene in general. I've been listening to it forever, probably the last 10 years, solid. You know, it sounds cliche, but there was a time in my life where I was going through a bunch of shit with family and all that stuff, and I kind of found my place in hardcore and the message. It was mainly the lyric. Like, I've always been into super heavy music. It was always about the breakdowns, and then the more I dove into the lyrics, that's where Liberation came from, because I kind of found myself in the music. And then basically, liberation, right?
Fucking makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. Absolutely.
That's it.
And I like how in all your designs you can 100% see that the hardcore scene and the tattoo scene are like so incorporated. And I like the traditional tattoo scene, which I think fucking goes hand in hand with the hardcore scene.
Yep. Oh, 100%.
Do you come up with those designs?
Yeah, some of them. Some of them I've kind of sketched out on paper. I've seen things that have inspired me, or, think like, oh, that's sick, like a lighthouse or a candle or something. And it's like, what can we, do maybe above the candle, or, in other ones, I just see that a designer will post, and I'm just like, that's sick. I want it. Like the lighthouse design we have.
Yep.
That one was already made, and I saw it on the page. It's like, I got to have that one.
Piece, dude. I like that. What about this beast? I love this, dude. This ain't going anywhere.
Nope. Yeah, that was just a designer that I was working with, and I said something about an eagle, and that's what he came at me with, and I was sold right away. Like, I'm really not too picky with designs, as long as it gets the message across. Or I may have an idea and they may tweak it a little bit, and usually I'm pretty cool with it, and people have been stoked on them so far. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So I love the traditional roses on there. Those are awesome. I love those. Those fit in there perfect.
Yeah, it's funny how you say the traditional tattoo scene falls hand in hand with hardcore, because I've got my back done and then my left half sleeve, and that is not traditional work at all.
Right.
And that was like pre-hardcore scene for me, and then once I got into it, I'm like, fuck, traditional is all that matters anymore.
Hell yeah,
for sure.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
And I love it because you can walk into the shop and just say, I want that, and you put a couple words over it, and you're good to go.
Now, do you have any favorite artists out there that you like to get tattooed by?
I go to this guy, Arthur Slater, at the American Tradition in Sacramento. He's done my whole sleeve, and then some stuff on my leg. I'm a pretty loyal guy when it comes to relationships like that. And, there's a lot of artists that put out a lot of sick stuff here in Sacramento area.
Yes.
So it's like me and Arthur are buddies, and I go in there and I love the shop vibe, and we put on whatever music we want and just go to work.
That's the way.
Sick. Speaking of music, what are you into these days? What is on in the shop when you're packing orders?
Yep.
Ooh. Like I said, I like to keep it simple. So, just a lot of, fuck, man, everything. We got stick to your guns is a go-to for me. That's
okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Since day one. We got Terror back there. some Lionheart, or
Yep,
you know,
absolutely.
sometimes Never Ending Game. Who else?
I've
Oh
never
man,
heard. I look them up.
Yeah, absolutely. Never ending game.
Never Ending Game. Yeah,
Cool. I never heard of them.
Are they California hardcore?
I have no idea.
No idea. We're looking it up anyways. We're gonna fucking listen to them.
That's right.
Okay,
Yeah, dude.
perfect.
Damn right.
So what do you see in the future for Liberation?
You know, as you know, Chris, I work full-time construction. So as far as Liberation goes, I just want to keep on the path that we're on right now and just, you know, do things that we love and do it for the love of the brand, and just hope that one day it just gets big enough to where we can take it on full time. And whether that be, you know, have, you know, the big warehouse with the storefront and just spend all day in the warehouse packing orders and you know, just doing stuff like that, you know, that's where I want to be, hopefully in the next 2-3 years. So we'll see.
Awesome. It's going there. We love your stuff. Obviously, our fans love your stuff. They're buying it. We love it. I can't wait to get more stuff. This flag has been like the sickest addition to my little cave down here. So I truly appreciate that.
Hell yeah, no, I appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah, no problem, dude. Absolutely. Anything we can do. And like I said, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. So we appreciate you being the first guest on this show.
I feel honored, man. Seriously. Like it's truly an honor. It's pretty cool. I'm constantly listening to podcasts, and I just value a good conversation. So to be on someone's show is pretty sweet.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah, dude. Thank you very much. We hope to have you in studio, dude, sometime soon. That would be fucking awesome.
I got to get out to the East Coast at some point, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, even all this shit is mobile, and I've never been out to the West Coast. So
well, there you go.
Even a trip out there would be fucking sick.
Yeah, it's crazy what this brand's done for me personally, and you know, with meeting people like you guys, and I guess you can consider us worldwide at this point. I mean, we're in Germany, the UK, Canada. We got some people repping down in Spain, and then of course all over the US. So it's a trip, man. It's crazy. There's so many people that I have conversations with that I will never meet, and it's like,
right.
It's pretty humbling, honestly, because it's like, you know, I'm just this guy working out of my garage packing orders, and because I love to do it, and people are stoked on it, and it's like, if I could give everybody free shit, I would, but I can't.
Yeah.
It's not that easy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you got to reel it in sometimes, but yeah,
absolutely. Well,
can I, Colby? Can I ask you one question?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We just had an episode about our favorite breakdowns.
Okay.
Do you have, off the top of your head, a favorite breakdown from a band that just fucking hits so hard that you just lose your shit over? I know I'm kind of putting you on the spot, but if you had,
you know what's funny is I've spent all day thinking about music and bands and breakdowns because I knew I was coming on this tonight.
Yep.
And then you put me on the spot and I can't think of it. but one that came to mind earlier was Chicago's Finest by Emir.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
this guy's not a big Emir fan, but
not a big Emir fan.
I cut out a whole segment on one of our fucking shows about Emir because it just was a bad look, dude. It really was. I was like, we saw Emir with As I Dying, and Frankie just looked like he just didn't want to be up there. He didn't bring any energy, you know. He was just looked like he was just fucking trying to get on stage and trying to get off.
It was like he was mad because he was the opening band.
Yeah, exactly.
You know. But I like the old Emir. I love old Emir. I really do.
I see.
That's what I'm listening to. You know, like the Respect Issue, and then Return to the Gallows. Those are the two albums.
Return to the Gallows. That's the one. Yeah. What is it? 10 Signs I Think I Should Leave or something like that. One of the songs. Just that stuff. Especially if you break up with a girlfriend or something like that, you're like, boom. That's the album I gotta listen to.
Music. I gotcha.
Actually, yeah, the song on that album, You Got a Hint It Tattoo That Said Forever.
Oh.
That one goes hard.
Every song on that album, I think, is great. I really do.
Yeah, and I don't know too much about Frankie or the people in the band, so you know, I'm not too swayed on that. You know, because a lot of the times I'll be sold on a band simply because of the people that are in it.
Yeah, right.
And once you get to know the people that are in bands, it pretty much makes you a lifer. Like regardless of whether you like their newest album or not. It's like, well, I'm still gonna own it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Colby. Well, we fucking appreciate you, dude. We appreciate you coming on.
Thank you.
Liberation Clothing Company. Go fucking buy his shit. 15% of profits
Huh?
go to charity. How you can't beat that, dude. That's one thing that I absolutely love about the brand, dude. That is sick. And now, is it any specific charity or just something that you change it every time?
No, actually, we've stayed pretty consistent. We have some close friends that own an animal sanctuary locally,
Okay.
about
Yeah.
a half hour from us. Um, so that's the one that it's a nonprofit. So they do that full time. One of the owners, Josh, also has like a website design company and that kind of thing. So he does that full time, but his wife takes on the sanctuary full time. So yeah, we donate to them just to try and help out. We're pretty passionate about animals over here, so that's one of the things. And then I think this month we're going to donate to a guy named Dylan Cooper with the Mindset Academy. You can check him out on Instagram. His handle is at the Tattooed Teacher. Yeah, check him out. I think you guys will be into what he's doing. He's all about helping kids. So
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
love that.
That's
and
great.
again,
We love kids over here.
yeah, his company runs off donations also. So it's something that, if we can help somebody out, that's what it's all about, right?
Absolutely, dude. 100%. 100%. All right. Well, we won't keep you any longer, dude. Thank you for coming on. Colby, Liberation Clothing Company. After the breakdown, let's fucking go.
Right on, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Colby, thank you so much. We appreciate it, brother.
He said,
Carry on.
yeah, man. So I had to get back on here and at least give a top 10 breakdown.
Okay.
We're listening to when we're packing orders and feeling like punching somebody.
Absolutely.
You want me to jump right into it?
Yeah, let's get right into it.
All right. So these aren't in any particular order necessarily.
Okay.
I just was going through my playlist and started writing shit down. So number 1, we got Cold Hearted by Get the Shot.
Okay.
You listen to them?
I've never heard them, but I'm gonna put them down now.
Go on YouTube and watch the Cold Hearted music video.
Okay.
Yeah, that breakdown. Pretty much every breakdown from that band goes hard. But that one in particular is pretty sick. Number 2, we got Lifer by Lionheart. Classic.
Yes.
Yeah,
sick. And that's your boys, right? Those are your boys?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Awesome.
The Brands actually introduced me to those dudes recently, so I'm pretty stoked on that.
Shout out to Lionheart.
Yeah, man. And then number 3, we got Overcome by Terror.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I think the last time I saw them was like 2019, and they played that one live, and it went fucking hard.
And that was the first time you've seen them play that live, or have seen them?
That song, yeah. No, I've seen them multiple times. Anytime I get a chance, I go and see them and Stig, and we get lucky. They run through Sacramento every now and then.
Yeah, absolutely. Isn't that sick when you don't expect them to play a song that you love, and then they do, and you're like, oh yeah. Fuck, that was sick.
Yeah, dude. They played Stick Tight, Return to Strength, Overcome. Fuck, they played all the good ones. It was a sick set.
Damn. Okay.
I don't know if it's like a musical rights thing or what, but that album is always getting taken off of Apple Music. So luckily I got it on vinyl, so I'll come home and put it on.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
A
vinyl enthusiast?
Yeah, a little bit. I collected for a little bit. I gotta get back into it.
Yeah, I got a bunch of homies down here who love the vinyl shit. Is there anywhere out there that you can go to a store and buy them? Because I think that shit's dying out here.
Unfortunately, I think it is, man. Especially for the hardcore scene. I'd imagine down in LA, there's probably more record stores with some hardcore. But
true.
Up here, we had Dimple Music, but even some of those locations are shutting down now.
It sucks.
And I mean, the selection was pretty broad. They had everything. They had anything from Dr. Dre to Terror and shit like that. So I like to just go in and see what I can find.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Sick.
All right. So you listen to Knock Loose at all? Okay.
Hell yeah. I love Knock Loose.
Yeah. Number 4, we got The Gospel by Knock Loose.
Oh, hell. Yes. Oh,
Yeah, dude. The first time I saw them, they were touring with Stick to Your Guns, and I had never even heard of them. And they were the first band out of 4 to play that night. And they came on, and it was back when they all had long hair.
yep.
And dude, they came on the stage, and me and my buddy were just like, "Who the fuck is this?" Like, we didn't even know who was playing. We are like, "Is it so and so?" Yeah, Knocked Loose. They were fucking sick.
What's crazy about Knock Loose is they rode that first album like for like 4 or 5 years before they put out a different shade of blue. You know,
Yeah.
they toured and played those same fucking songs.
Oh, you
For,
mean Laugh Tracks?
laugh tracks, yes,
Yeah.
for like 4 years, and I'm like, this band has gotten so big off of this one album. I can't wait to see what they put out next.
Yeah, it's I mean, in my opinion, I like Laugh Tracks better than A Different Shade of Blue.
I do too.
Although there are a couple bangers on Different Shade of Blue.
Oh yes, there are.
They did the Slings and Arrows cover by
The Warriors.
the Warriors. Dude,
Yeah.
that song that's probably my favorite song by Knocked Loose. That one
Well,
just goes fucking hard.
The singer, I think his name's Brian, but he gets compared to Marshall like all the time. That is like their vocal style is so
Yeah.
similar, dude. And I think that's probably one of the reasons why I dig it, because I was listening to the Warriors, but like 2005, 6,
Yeah,
you know, so it's very reminiscent about that. But they're heavy as fuck too.
Well, they bring that heaviness to it, and then I mean, you listen to the Warriors, and it's a little more raw and kind of 2005.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
actually had never heard of the Warriors before they put out that cover, and then I checked them out. I'm like, oh, this is sick.
So sick.
Yeah, yeah. And then number 5, we got "Master of My Destiny" by Trail of Lies.
Okay, I don't know them.
They're
Lies.
they're sick, man. They're kind of like Get the Shot, where every song has pretty hard breakdown.
Okay.
Yeah, so check them out, man. That's off the
Okay.
album War.
War. Okay, I'm gonna have you send me these. That's so it's Get the Shot and then Trail of Lies so far.
Yeah, yeah,
Got it.
yeah. I'll send you a picture of this list too.
All right, cool.
And then number 6, a classic, "Forever" by Throwdown,
Oof.
off that Haymaker album.
I love how that song starts. You know, sick song,
The-
sick album. Actually, yeah, you're right.
I don't really listen to Throwdown except for that album, and I'm not straight edge by any means, but dude, I don't give a fuck. I'll rep straight edge clothing, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
That song goes hard at the end when he goes straight fucking edge.
Now, did you ever get to see Throwdown live? Because I saw them one time. It was at a metal and hardcore festival in Worcester, but I don't think they were on like one of the second stages, I think, and I was elsewhere, so I caught the end of them, but I never really got to catch a full fucking set. I wish I actually have.
No, I've never seen them live, and I'd only heard a couple of their newer songs on Pandora.
Yep.
And they were cool, but I don't know, it wasn't Haymaker, and then I was introduced to Haymaker, and I'm like, this album's fucking sick.
Yeah, Haymaker's tight.
And when I discover an album like that, I'll listen to it for 2 weeks straight every day. Just
every day. Yep.
Until I wear myself out on it, honestly.
I'm the same fucking way.
Yeah, and then I go like months without listening to it, and then it pops up, and I'm like, fuck yeah.
You're like, this shit was sick. Now I remember why I listened to 2 weeks straight. I'm putting it on again.
Yeah, dude. All right, next one, "Unloved" by Hatebreed.
Oh, okay. A little Hatebreed in the mix. Okay.
That one's off that Perseverance album. I listened to that whole album yesterday, trying to figure out which song had the best breakdown, and I'm like, because the whole album's sick, and "Unloved" came on, and I'm like, that breakdown's the hardest.
Okay. Hatebreed, Unloved. I like it. Yeah, absolutely.
Another classic. I believe Vaughn is into Pantera, right? I think I saw that on one of your guys.
He likes Pantera. Yeah, I was brought up on a little Pantera myself, so let's see what you got on this one.
5 Minutes Alone by Pantera. Dude, the fucking cymbal chokes in that breakdown.
Oh.
Dude,
Pantera was so good. I was like seriously hoping that before Vinnie Paul died, that Zakk Wylde was going to get together with the guys, because he was Dimebag's best friend, and if anyone can do justice for Dimebag, you know what I mean? It would be Zakk Wylde. I was hoping they were going to do like a mini tour or just like even a couple shows, because I would have got out to that. Abso-fucking-lutely.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, they were before my time, but a funny story, actually. I think I was in 4th grade, and for my birthday, my uncle got me one of their greatest hits album. I think it's like, you might know the name of the album, but anyways, it was their greatest hit. So it had fucking This Love, Walk, uh, 5 Minutes Alone. It had all the bangers.
Domination, all those. Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm this little kid in 4th grade with my Walkman listening to fucking Pantera. Yeah.
You're like, guys, listen to this. They're like, what? What is this?
Yeah. My friends, I used to put that shit on in the garage, and they're like, "You like this stuff?" And I'm just
Yeah,
like,
fuck yes, I like this.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, next one. This album was game changing for me. But Such Pain by Stick to Your Guns.
Okay. Well, stick to your guns. That was the original move. They did the original fucking move before the breakdown, and then everybody copied that shit. I like that band. Stick to your guns. It's been a while.
Yeah, man, that Diamond album, that one was fucking life changing for me. It was just that time of my life, and I found that album, and they were kind of my intro to hardcore in general. They were kind of like that crossover for me.
Yep.
But dude, that album is so sick. That actually is the inspiration behind this T-shirt. My only enemy is me.
Yep.
That's what he says right before the breakdown.
Okay.
Hard, yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, check that song out.
It turned off. Okay, I'll be out in 5 minutes, baby, and I'll fix it. Okay. Bloopers. Julian.
Okay, last one. You're gonna like this one. It's off a classic album too. The Lion War by The Ghost Inside. What's
I'm so glad that's on the list, dude. That's sick. Okay.
Yeah, I had to put it on there because I was young when I found it, and in my opinion, like the album doesn't sound as good as the other ones, but that breakdown is fucking sick.
Dude, shout out to The Ghost Inside. I'm literally so glad that show was the first show back in like 14, 15, 16 months, and
that's a good show, man.
It was perfect. It was perfect. The Acacia Strain was sick. Currents, one of my current favorite bands, and that's when, like, when I was saying you, isn't it sick? Like when a band plays a song you didn't think they would play. Currents played like my favorite song that they got out right now, and I was like this, like, what? They're playing this song, and it was a fucking banger, and I loved it. Shout out to Currents.
I feel like The Ghost Inside is always taking the Acacia Strain on tour. They last time I saw them was at a fucking tiny little venue here in Sacramento. I actually had to leave early because I got fucking hit in the stomach so hard in the pit. I was there by myself. My buddy that I usually go to the shows with, he was busy or couldn't go, so I was like, well, I'm not missing this, so I just went by myself. And I'm in the pit for The Ghost Inside, and got fucking knocked in the stomach, and I was standing on the edge for a little while. I was like, you know what, I'm going. It's late. I'm not going.
Dude, I was blacklisted at the Elks Lodge in Cambridge, and I was we were just pitting, dude, and I got my fucking nose. Boom! It was just like, oh, all right, I'm going outside. Yeah. Thanks for coming. Oh, fuck.
Not long ago at Northern Alliance, during the Cruel Handset, Chris was wearing one of our tees, so I was like standing up on the edge of the pit trying to film it a little bit. And dude, I got fucking hit in the head so hard. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little scar right here now. I had my hat backwards and I got hit in the face. So then like the snapback part like cut my forehead.
Yep. Okay.
I knew it hurt, but I didn't know it was bleeding. So I'm like standing in the pit and everybody's like pointing at my face because I got like blood running down my eye. And I was like, God, don't worry about it. It's just a flesh wound.
Dang, bro, you got devastated.
I got home. My wife's like, what the fuck happened to you?
Cruel Hand, baby.
Exactly. It's worth it. 100%.
They're coming around soon, I think. Next couple weeks, they'll be here.
You got to catch them, man. That was the first time I saw them, and I actually had the pleasure of hanging out with those guys all day.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude, it was sick. Like, the vibe at that little fest was cool. If they do that again, you guys got to come out for that.
I'm down. Because
it's a 2-day thing, and there was like 30 plus bands, and you know it was at like a motorcycle club, fucking what do you call it, warehouse, or like it was just a cool vibe, man. It was outside, 2 stages, lots of people just hanging out, some booths.
Sounds like fucking where Brendan's at right now down in Alabama. He's at Furnace Fest. It's like 3 days.
Yeah, that looks sick, man.
Oh man, God bless him, because I'm only 33, but I feel like I'm like 50.
Yeah, I've never actually done the multiple day fest. The biggest things I've done was Warped Tour every time it would come through town. Which, dude,
That's
that was
good
life
enough for one day.
fucking Warped Tour. So many bands.
I hope the Franz brings it back. Come on, Franz.
I hope so, man. I miss that shit. I know it's tough for the bands, but fuck them. With some music.
I 100% agree, dude.
Yeah, it's like plus honestly the first time I saw Terror was at Warped Tour. And that was back when I was listening to Attila and shit before like more of the metalcore days.
Yep.
And my buddy's like, yeah, I found this band Terror and they're playing Warped Tour. I want to go check them out. So sure enough, we walk over there and there's like, of course, nobody in the fucking crowd for them. They're on like one of the side stages.
Yep.
So we're like up against the barricade and I'm like, dude, these guys are actually sick. Like it's much more simple music, right? It's like just like strumming on the guitar, simple drum beats, but
That's it. I love it.
the vibe was sick. So yeah,
Absolutely.
And
Fuck. Okay, brother. I appreciate you coming on and getting a little bit of redemption for I know you think you froze up, but dude, you did fucking fine. But I appreciate this. This is fucking cool as fuck, man.
No, this is cool. And well, we love you guys, man. And like Chris is always saying, use that code at checkout, ATB. It'll get you 15% off.
That's it, guys. You heard the man, Liberation Clothing Company. We appreciate you coming back on, dude. You go have a fucking good day at work, and we'll catch you soon.
Do it, man. Peace out.
All right, brother. Thank you.